What up, guys? It's Grant's Comics here, and today we will be reviewing Victor's number 1 out of 5, boom, from Dark Horse Comics. Now, I want to say a few things, like I always do. I always say, oh, I want to say a few things, but no, really. I want to say a few things about this book. This book is like adult, like mature, like mature people only, because this has a lot of like swearing and there's blood in this issue. I wouldn't think that it had that much like things going on, but it does. And you know, I'm not complaining because obviously I'm in my late 20s. I'm 28, so this does not really affect me. But even if I was younger than 28, I still would probably read this. You know, as a teenager, I still, if I got this, if this came out, or if I read something related that has swearing and like blood on it, and me being a teenager, I still would have read it anyways. But it makes more sense now because I'm an adult. So this is just like pretty clear to me. I understand it and stuff like that. Versus if I read this as a teenager or as a kid, especially when I was a kid, if I read something like this, I probably wouldn't understand it as much. But I probably, if I read this as a kid, I probably would think this was Batman, because this is kind of like a bootleg Batman right there. It kind of reminds me of like Batman Beyond more than Batman himself. But yeah, if I read this as a kid, I probably would have thought this was either like a Batman bootleg or like part of a Batman story called Victories or something like that, until I actually read it and I'm like, okay, this is nothing like Batman. And that's what I thought it was. Now I'm like, maybe this is like I mean, obviously it's a bootleg Batman, but and there's also like yeah, this is definitely like a bootleg Batman, because you can see, I don't know if you guys can see that, but that's like a bootleg version of maybe not Joker, but like shoot, that King Tut's from Batman. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of that. Sorry if I'm looking at my phone. I'm looking at my phone, so I'm sorry about that. But you can see like that looks like King Tut's, and right here, this kind of reminds me of like a bootleg Cyclops or something like that. So I'm not calling Dark Horse out, because Dark Horse is the company that makes like the Predator comics and the Alien comics and all these like movies that they turn into like comic book adaptations, stuff like that. Dark Horse, I think, so this came out in 2012, and the Alien franchise right now is owned by Marvel. So at this time, they don't own Alien right at this point, because this is, like I said, this is in 2012. And 2012, I was 18. So yeah, it's a pretty cool book. Like I said, it's bloody. It has lots of swearing and stuff like that. That's what I gotta say. I gotta keep it short because I have to do something after this. So I can't go into the interior art, stuff like that. I can't go into the art. But I'll show you the cover. The condition, I feel like it's pretty cool. I'll show you the only thing that it's that there is actually, I don't know if you guys can see it, but I don't know if you guys can see that, but right over there's like a crack over there. I don't know how well you can see that. I cannot see it right now as I'm filming, but if you guys can see it, then good for you guys. But anyways, like I said before, and I'll say it again, if you guys ain't subscribed to Grant's Comics and you guys are watching this video, make sure you give this video a thumbs up, and make sure you subscribe to Grant's Comics. And if you guys are already subscribed to Grant's Comics, make sure you still give this video a thumbs up, and make sure you share this video and my channel to the comic book community, because you know why, because I'm trying to get Grant's Comics to 100 subscribers. But anyways, that's it for now. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. Alright.